possibly. Here we've got somebody trying to cross the road, and I've got somebody just inches off my tail, and I have to brake, you see. And this prat here, now he's hanging back. Not only is he exceptionally annoying, put that down because the police were there, but he's also got one of his lights broken, and yet he's driving as though he's got the, he's the guy who knows how to drive better than everybody else, and he's not even obeying the law by having both of his lights working. It's like one-eyed Jack driving along. You've got learner drivers, you've got inevitably in his Toyota, whatever it is. Until I'm no Jeremy Clarkson, probably never really comment on cars that much. But it's interesting. One thing's interesting, 1 degree above, and quite a lot of snow. It's not falling at the moment, it's not melting either. So little impromptu snowman, yes, true. An impromptu snowman made by people not being able to clear off completely the snow. People redoing posters on various areas using these crane affairs. The police this morning, I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, at least you can't complain that there's no policing these days. It's all done with technology though, that's the problem. So here we are, there's my lovely wife and my lovely self in the car.
Beautiful bus.
Beautiful bus, yeah. It's going off in the morning. I'm going to drive to work, but I'm dropping my wife off on the way to one of her thingamajigs. And as ever, I just feel like a little bit of a film. Mind you, it's not very good with this bus in front, is it? Landscape this morning as I leave our gated community. 7 degrees on the clock, but what a landscape it is. With all snow all over the trees and everything, really quite pretty. As our beam goes up and everything. Snow that's come in the night, and I just managed to take it all off. So there's an awful lot of it, isn't there? And that means that effectively, yep, cars are completely driving along without any. And it's fairly obvious who's now. Who's had their car indoors overnight and who's had it outside. There's a big difference. So the ones that have had them outside have all got traces of snow on, and they had to practically dig some of those ones over there out. But I don't see this all very well at the moment because it's not very clear. Yeah. And of course, because of these conditions, we've now got everybody queuing all around. Everybody wants to. Everybody wants to go this way. Yeah, let me take this. Let me just go. Thank you very much. That's what you do. If somebody lets you in, you've got to use your hazard warning light. It just wants to thank them. Anyway. It's only 3 degrees now. Look how quickly the temperature's falling. soon as, and this isn't normally all that busy in the mornings over here, but as soon as you get the tiniest amount of snow like this, well, it's not the tiniest amount, it's quite a healthy snowfall, but it immediately causes queues, much bigger, twice as much queues as you normally get. When people in England say, the smallest amount of snow and we come to a complete standstill, and they have it in Poland and Russia all the time and it doesn't bother them. I mean, that's true to an extent. As you can see, everybody's still going to work regardless of the kind of snowfall that would probably snow in London, but you know, we've all got winter tyres on so we can all drive. It's just that the amount of space that we've got left to drive on has diminished, because you know you can't get rid of that much snow that quickly, and so you just heap it up at the sides and it narrows every street. So it's not like you've immediately got the same conditions with snow as without snow. That's not the case. You also, you know, if you get a heavy snowfall in Poland, you've also got to deal with the fact that you're going to be driving to work a long time. Nobody's particularly bothered about it. You don't get people getting frantic and blowing their horns, because everybody knows that you're likely to turn up a little bit late. If you had a kind of snowfall like this overnight, that it delays people extraordinarily in the morning. You don't get up early every single day through the winter just on the off chance that it might have had a snowfall overnight, because I mean, usually it's just you're just gonna think to yourself, well, I just left the house too early, etc., and just sit around in the car afterwards waiting for offices to open and what have you. But you know, when this happens, you know, you're going to be a little bit delayed, and you just have to sit back and accept it. No point in getting irate about it. Best thing you can do is take a film. That's what I always say. Best that you can do is take a film. Best that you can do is take a film. Oh, I hope that's not WMG, otherwise I've had it. They'll pull this one down as well. Okay. Actually, I wonder if they've got their Content ID software set up to recognise if somebody says WMG inside a video, and then sort of all the WMG people then zoom in on it and have a look at it. Mind you, I mean, it's freedom of speech, and one's entitled to say WMG if one wants to. WMG, I'll say it all I want. WMG, how about that? So that counts as swearing on YouTube these days, and rightly so, but still got freedom of speech, haven't we, I hope. So now it's only 1 degree. It's come down from 7 degrees when I left my nice warm garage to only 1 degree, and it's still falling gradually. I think the temperature is actually slight minus outside. It's just gradually coming down on the thermometer. It doesn't react immediately. That's the key to all of that. Oh, it takes a while, doesn't it? Look at that dog shaking its head. Yeah, I might go sledging again. Alright, but Irina can take us sledging today. Oh, it's 9:05. That's later than I thought it would be. Okay, well, nobody's going to criticise you for being late in this, that's for sure. Everybody's, you know very well that everybody's going to be late the person that you're in the meeting with is in another one of these cars, so you know they know all about it. Oh yeah, there's a snowplow. Winterdienst, the Germans call it.
Wow.
Yeah, very.
Что мы сейчас поворачиваем? Выпей good night. Выпей good night, Таня.
There's no need to get stressed about it, Tanya. There's nothing you can do.
Таня, мы едем в центр.
Give me the, what's it?
Вот у собак тут
The,
сидели.
the,
Мы же там и
give me the strength to overcome what I can, or what is it? Give me the patience to accept what I can't change, and give me the wisdom to distinguish. Who said that? Francis of Assisi, wasn't it, or something?
Выпей good night.
And then there was Chairman Mao who said, recognise your limitations and then overcome them. I mean, he obviously hadn't read Tom Peters. Because this recognise your limitations and then overcome them mentality is precisely what leads to the Peters principle of people in business rising to one level above the level at which they were last competent. Well, this road's now entirely white. Oh, yeah, thank you. Somebody told me I didn't have my lights on. You're supposed to have your lights on all the time in this country. All year round, actually. That's what used to be Globy. We still call it Globy, but it's now a Carrefour. You have to drive very Carrefour-y around here. There's a nice interesting round building behind there. It's actually got a lot of flats in it. It's residential though, a lot of them are used as offices.
Выпей good night.
When the roads are all white, you either there's somebody brushing all the ice off their car. When the roads are all white, you can't see where the lines are that say who's got priority, which is the other hazard. But it gives an idea of space because you can't tell the difference between road and pavement when it's all covered like this, and also the trees have got no leaves on, which sort of take away this guy's doing the right thing. He's taking the snow off his roof, and this is the law. You see, you should take the snow from the roofs, because when people didn't, there was this big disaster in Katowice a couple of years back, 3 years ago now, and this kind of snowfall level can result, if it's not quickly taken off the roof, then you know the next snow comes on, it all builds up, and it actually is a weight which is beyond the weight that some of these roofs have been projected to take. And so they changed the law so that we didn't get any more cases like the Katowice case. They changed the law that you have to take the snow off your roof while it's still nice and soft. And so that guy's doing right, that he's up there on his little shed roof cleaning it off. But we'll see how many people actually feel like actually getting up there and doing it. I think it's a custom which, after 2 winters where we didn't get much snow, people have forgotten about the fact that it's their responsibility. Okay, I'll put it up here.
Сейчас мама только пlecak dała.
So the kids are going to school here.